Hey guys, this is Jessica here and welcome back to my channel. So today we are reviewing a palette, and if you have clicked on this video, you already know what palette it is. So a little disclaimer that I just want to say is I am reviewing this palette. I am not reviewing Jeffree Star. I'm not reviewing his thoughts or things that he has said in the past or anything like that. I am solely reviewing the palette, the shades, how this palette works for me. So with that being said, if you are a new subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and joining me today. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and click that subscribe button and don't forget to click the bell right next to it so you get notified of whenever I post new videos. Also, if you want to add me on social media or collab with me, everything is down in the description box along with my Instagram, my email, and all of that jazz. So with that being said, let's get into this review. So here it is, the Orgy palette. Now, I will say I loved the packaging that I received this in. So this does retail for $62 on the Jeffree Star Cosmetics website. Now, you don't get free shipping with this. You have to spend $125 to get free shipping, and this was all I got. So I couldn't get free shipping, but if you do want free shipping, you can go to Beautylish and you can get free shipping. So this cost me about $67 with tax and everything. So this is a all nude, all matte eyeshadow palette. It has 30 matte shades in it. And first of all, it's kind of a matte feeling palette. It is a light pink color and we have Orgy on it. It is magnetic, and look at the size of that mirror. It's a very good size mirror, and what I like about it is when you fold it, you can actually fold it. It doesn't crease or anything like that, and it's very easy to close again. So the only thing I can see is like this may get dirty, because see, look, I have my fingers in the black eyeshadow, and so you know, that's the only thing with this is I can see this is gonna get dirty very fast. Especially if you're a makeup artist or anything like that and you use this all the time. So really, I've already gotten the brown everywhere on it. Oh my gosh. So here is the eyeshadow palette. Now, I love this palette. I love how you can go from a matte white all the way to the black, and you have every shade of brown or nude in between. But like I said, this does retail for $62. It is 30 shades of matte colors. Now, they do have a miniature palette, and the miniature palette I believe is 8 shades, and those are your shimmer and metallic colors if you like a little bit of pop. And I believe that retails for $28. And they also do have like a miniature like nude lipstick collection that you can get too. So I'm gonna do a couple of swatches with this. Now, after the swatches, keep on watching because I did use this palette to create this look today. So watch it after I do the swatches and you can see what colors I used, and also it will be in the description box down below, guys. I'm not going to swatch all of the colors. I'm just going to swatch some of my favorite ones because I don't have any makeup wipe removers. So yeah. So we are going to swatch Better Floor, Versatile, Boobie Trap, and let's do Explicit. So the color payoff is really good on these shades. That shade is gorgeous. That shade is Boobie Trap. I'm going to do, of course, the black shade, Glory Hole. Let's do Scorpio, Fluffer. I'm shy. Look at that black. That black is like the blackest of black eyeshadow that I've seen. And the Scorpio color right next to it, that's a really beautiful shade too. So one thing I will say about this palette is that it does tend to have some fallout with it, especially the darker shades have a lot of fallout. So every time I use it and I do get fallout, I always blow it off, because when I just swatched Glory Hole, some of it got into the I'm Shy one. So just kind of be mindful of the fallout that does come with it. So, but yeah, this is a really beautiful palette. I love it. But anyway, so let's get into the tutorial, guys. So the first shade I'm going to take is this shade right here. This is Gender Fluid. I'm just going to put this all over my eyelid and just blending it up into the crease. This is just a random brush that I have. So this just gives it a little bit of color on the eyelid. Now, if you want to take one of the lighter colors just to kind of get a base color, you definitely can do that too. So one of my favorite shades is from this Tartist To Go palette from Tarte, and it's this shade right here. This is one of my all-time favorite shades. I just love it so much. And there seems to be a similar shade in this palette, so I definitely want to try this out. So it's this shade right here, and it is called Bed or Floor. This is just a Wet n Wild brush. Now this shade I will show you. It definitely does have some fallout whenever I put my brush into it. So just be mindful of that. So again, I'm just going to put this shade all over my eyelid and up into the crease, and we're just building up that color. Now I will say that the color payoff is very similar to the color that you see in the pan. They're very blendable, or at least the ones that I have used so far. The shades have been very blendable, and I feel like this shade that I just put on, it is very much similar to that Tarte eyeshadow color that I really love, which is called Drive. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called Implant, and I just have a Wet n Wild fluffy brush, and I'm just going to blend out that color. So to go along with this, I think I want to take this shade right here, which is called Body Chills, and I just want to deepen up the color a little bit in the outer corner. Ooh, that's a pretty color. It's kind of like a smoky slated gray kind of color, where if you want to darken up your outer V, and if you're afraid to go like really dark, like with Glory Hole, I'm Close, Orgy, Body Chills is a good alternative where it's not going to darken it up a whole lot depending how much you use. Okay, then I'm gonna go back in with Better Floor, and I'm just going to blend that out. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my shader brush, and we are going to take that outer color, which is Body Chills, and I'm just going to line my bottom lash line. Then this is a Morphe M321, and I am just going to, actually I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called Versatile. Looks like a really pretty shade. And we are just going to smoke out our bottom lash line. Okay guys, so here is my finished eye look. I'm gonna bring you in closer so you can see. So my thoughts on the Jeffree Star Orgy palette, I think it is a really good palette if you like browns, if you like neutrals. I love having every shade of brown or neutrals in one palette. The colors are very creamy, they blend beautifully. Now, I did notice when I did my makeup yesterday with it, some of the darker shades I did have to have a little bit more effort when I was blending it out, but for the most part, all of the shades blend out really beautifully, very easy to do. I definitely like all of the shade ranges that they have, going from the white vanilla going down to the middle kind of peachy colors, down to the browns, down to the really deep browns, and of course having the black and the darker brown ones. I really love that about this palette. I really think that it would be really great for a makeup artist to have in their collection, because this palette would be great for someone that does makeup for weddings, because it is kind of in that kind of shade range. The price, I wasn't really that happy about the price, because like I said, that is one of the more expensive palettes that he has put out, but you do get 30 shades and they are all matte. So if you are a person that likes a little bit of shimmer, a little bit of pop, then you may want to get the mini palette to go along with this. Me personally, I love matte shades. I love a matte look. I'm just not one of those people that is going to like wear a lot of shimmer and metallics and things like that. So of course I gravitate towards this palette. All in all, I give this palette a thumbs up. Look, you're not getting a lot of thrills, you're not getting a lot of crazy colors, but for an everyday look, I really do enjoy this palette. I can see me packing this whenever I travel, because I can get so many different looks with this palette. That is my review. I really hope you enjoyed this review slash tutorial. If you like this video and you want me to do more looks using this palette, please give me a thumbs up or leave a comment down below, guys. So thank you for watching this video, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!